that before you joined Parliament, you used to think that Parliament is a place where if issues are discussed, action is taken.
Yeah. Actually, Parliament, I will repeat it, and without any fear, Parliament is just a talk show. It is just a dealing center where people cut deals from. It's a parliament where people just earn money. It's a building, it's an institution where Ugandans are taken for granted. Even when orders are made, serious orders, then in that parliament, those orders that I've told you that were taken by the Right Honourable Speaker, they were never put into action, they were never implemented.
What then is the motivation for you to come back? Because this is your second term.
I wanted to give up. I wanted to quit. But I realized that quitting is never the solution. When you quit, you're a failure.
Today, your closest, I can say, is Honorable Kyagulanyi. How do you get to connect with the Honorable Kyagulanyi then?
We met in Yuna. From there, I was inspired that, yes, I loved him, but he was also amazed seeing a young leader and a politician involved. And to him, it was, an inspiration. It was like, oh, even young people can be there, So by the time he joined, we became friends so much. Reason being, we are all young people, and we are all wanting change. Joined together in the time of Tojikwatako, my brother, it was tough. It was a real fight. That's where all my problems began from. That's where all the issues I'm facing up to now began from, because it was a situation of fighting for our lives as Ugandans, because that was a turning point in the politics of the country. And we had to make sure that we stand up to be counted. We didn't have to just watch on. I remember what I did in that parliament, my brother. I used that whatever was near me to fight back to the enemies who had come in to fight us, because the SFC entered the parliament. What I did, I removed my belt, my brother. I swung it around to the extent that it was taken away from me, and then I resorted to my shoes. I even made use of my shoes. I threw my shoes to whoever it landed to. Must be regretting up to now why he was.
So one of the videos and the pictures that was captured was of the punch from General Katumba Wamala. So would you say that it was worth it then?
Of course not.
Because also you're using every tool that you had to...
For me, by that time, I was fighting on the right side. The Constitution gives us a mandate in Article 3 that when the Constitution is being tampered with in a very wrong way, you fight for it with the all means necessary. Actually, even when I had a gun, I would have made use of it. Because for me, I believe we are not here for just positions. We are not here for just money.
There is a time when we really thought that you would not make it from the Arua saga. Today, do you live with any health complications out of that, or you manage to recover?
I would even spend a year in the hospital, and all those times, they would actually announce me dead. And all that trauma, I used to have the PSTD on me. And each and every year, I have to be going for medical reviews. Each and every year. Actually, even up to now, it's pending, just because of these committees I'm involved in, and soon, traveling out for a medical review because of the trauma. They made my cost of living to be so high, so high. And I don't know, even when we have the money with my family and everything, I don't know if I could even manage my life if I was not just a member of parliament. Because if I'm a member of parliament, I'm able at least to manage myself health-wise.
Told me you're a humble person, very quiet and reserved, but that is a contradiction from what you are today. Should we say somehow your parents instilled this in you?
But they have not changed to anything. I'm not a pretender. If you pinch me, I will not pretend that I've not felt the pain. I will show that I've felt the pain, And I also make sure that you who has inflicted that pain on me, I'll make sure that you also feel it. I will not pretend around. I will not, behave as if everything is all right.
The method, the tactic and strategy is not working, then you devise other means. And we know, like in Parliament, there is a standard and decorum that is provided for. And therefore, you'd use the tools of lobbying and advocacy to actually achieve the same goals that you would want to achieve.
Being disruptive in nature, but legally. Even the laws, the rules of Parliament, even the ways of decorum you're talking about, it all allows that. That's why I'm telling you that if I'm behaving in any way that is not within the rules, that is not legal at all, how comes that I've not been, convicted?
What are your plans for the future, maybe after this 11th Parliament? Do you still intend to come back? What do you plan?
I don't see myself being around in the 11th Parliament if President Kyagulanyi, the president...
In the 12th Parliament?
12th Parliament. If President Kyagulanyi, he is in the lead.
Wouldn't you want to be
And
appointed into the
If
cabinet?
he becomes president next year, I will actually just finish off my term and I rest.
That has been Honorable Francis Zaake, the Mityana Municipality Member of Parliament, who has been sharing with us. I hope you have learned one or two things from him. And of course, like you have heard, it is that at one time he had thought of quitting politics altogether, but he says that those who are in the struggle never quit, and that's why he's here until his National Unity Platform president becomes a president. That is possibly when he will think of quitting. Thank you very much, Honorable Zaake, for sharing with us.
Thanks as well for this opportunity.